YouTubers out there. Time for me to get ready to play this online mission right now that I'm doing. So get ready to play a game, okay? So now I'm here to let you know that I'm about to start playing this Grand Theft Auto online. So now I am ready to just have fun on this game app for a while. I want to say good morning to all my YouTubers out there. How y'all doing? How was y'all day? I want to say God bless all of y'all for waking up, having a good morning, y'all, okay? And now, I just really ready to have fun on playing Grand Theft Auto Online. Right about now, it's time for me to just, air out a few things for a second by letting people know that I'm not worried about no people from a program who want to be like so offended and also became very disrespectful and so negative, and that leaves me no choice not to feel bad because this morning this lazy caregiver, she used to do the dishes about a couple of days ago before. Now it's like when a caregiver will be wake up in the morning and do dishes, they don't make no caregiver do dishes, but they just sometimes they gonna force them to do it. You don't want to do it because you want to get tired of doing dishes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there and lying, and I'm telling you the truth because that caregiver is like so disrespectful and very negative. So, that leaves me no choice just to, not to worry about it because, hold on a second, let me like the door. Anyway, where was I? I'm going to continue on to this story to let you know that no good cat, man, what am I saying? I'm saying this right. This female caregiver is like so disrespectful. She just became very bossy and very disrespectful towards me. Like, what makes you think that you gonna force me to do the dishes when you want to get tired of doing dishes? That's just straight up very disrespectful. That's very laziness of her. And top of all that, I'm not worried about this female corporator that kind of mistreated me and very disrespectful. You just mad because my mom kept calling and texting you like you now want, like you had a problem of me spending time with my mother. Like every Friday I could come down to my mother's house for a weekend. For the weekend, whatever, but there's no activities to do. You like to be like, you want to be blaming on my mother for everything that I just did. And top of all that, she the reason that she just completely negative, disrespectful, and not the best cooperator I never heard in my life. So that leaves me no choice to not to worry about her because she just completely nasty, and she not that nasty. She was like straight up very negative behind it because you mad because I make your job even harder. You're right, I did because you don't want me to spend time with my mother on the weekend. I can look at you like, look, you're supposed to be a cooperator. A female cooperator that knows how to do their job, and top of that, I'm not even worried about you. I'm not even really worried about her because she can be really negative, and you're not even liking how you're gonna get disrespected in the worst way because you want me to do some type of activities and you want me to come and spend time with my mother on the 11th of April, knowing the why that this house manager would not let me spend time with my mother because she wanted me to do a bunch of boring activities that I decided to pretend to like it when they not gonna push me to force me to agree on everything that y'all make me do. It's like I feel like I've been disrespected, being humiliated. I'm not happy that I don't like this house that I live at. It's not my house anymore. It's gonna be their house. To be honest, I'm not even worried about nobody. I'm not worried about the no good house manager ever. She got issues towards me. And I can see that leaves me no choice not to ask her to take me nowhere. We keep on going to the damn same sports bar where we cannot go to other restaurants when they gonna feel like, oh, it's too expensive. You're right. Y'all too old to be taking your turns, pick a place that y'all can go. And that's the reason that leaves me no choice to, stay home and just to chill and try to relax for a while. I mean, like, come on now. You can tell that that's just straight up very annoying. Like, he always want to go to the sports bar so bad. I could pick a better sports bar than that. If a caregiver don't want to take me to another sports bar, that leaves me no choice to not to even ask or not to even, talk to none of them caregivers that don't want to take me to another place instead of going to the same sports bar. It leaves me no choice to not to really worry about it because, like, to be honest, I'm not really worried about it. I'm really going to say, look, take me to Applebee's, whatever, and I could just, like, save money or whatever. Because it's like, I don't like how Joseph want to be, like, controlling and ruin the plans. So, to be honest, I'm not even worried about Joseph anymore because he always agreeing, taking sides, and from now on, I'm not worried about him either. Because I don't even feel bad because I don't appreciate that he want to be like, controlling the locations. He want to be like changing the plan, changing locations. And yesterday, I told Mr. Tony that will he take me to the Popeyes, but it's not open until I actually felt like Joseph, that he could be a problematic roommate because he had a problem of me going to Popeyes just to get something to eat, and he worried about my weight. He's too old to be worried and keep on complaining about stuff. I say, you know what? That leaves me no choice not to go to the gym. If I don't make it to the gym, like whatever, like tomorrow or Thursday, something like that, I'm gonna stop speaking to the caregivers because the caregiver, like Abraham, for some reason, that he always want to be like switching sides and listening and agreeing. That's why I don't even get along with I don't get along with none of those caregivers no more. And top of that, this for Mr. Tony want to be listening what Joseph be saying, so he decided to take it to the gym, and I decided not to worry about him because how dare you gonna just keep on worry about me when you're the reason that you keep eating and you don't even care. Yesterday when my mom came to see me, yesterday, I allegedly seeing him eating pizza, him and William. Both of my roommates are so greedy, they don't want to eat Salisbury steak and spaghetti. That was a good food that I ate. That was okay. Like, to be honest, that Joseph, he don't ever care about his health. He always eating pizza when he don't want to eat vegetables. My roommate is so stubborn all the time. That's why I'm not worried about him because he kept eating. He eating too much food that is not good for his health. You can tell that leaves me no choice to not to worry about him because he eat too much and he doing too much. He always want to go places that he wants to eat. He wants to dine out. He don't want to dine in. He want to dine out, like buying some foods and stuff. I mean, like, come on, like, who does that? I stopped asking because them caregivers always want to listen when a roommate tells them to don't take them to no restaurant, something like that, and that leaves me no choice to, not to ask anyone either. And this Abraham wanting her to ask me a dumb question, I ain't got no choice, just ignore it. And I might find a way to just expose him because Joseph was the one that eated pieces since Saturday. And he better not lie, he better not deny it, because sooner or later he's not going to be happy that he admit that he's eating pizza and I did not go to Popeyes. And that leaves me no choice to not to like this house because my house is a mess. And I'm not worried because it leaves me no choice to not to ever worry about her because I'm not even really worried about nobody. I don't care. I'm not feeling bad about Everera no more because she's the worst house manager that I never met. They should have hired somebody else instead of Jermaine put her sister in charge. And you can tell that leaves me no choice to not to ever in my life not to really worry about her because she's a baby in the family. She want to be talking to me negatively. She basically humiliate me and don't know how to talk to me in a certain way as possible. And you can tell that leaves me no choice to not to worry about nobody anymore because you can tell that I felt like I don't even like that house and I cannot even wait to move out. And then Lakey had the nerve to respond to everything that I said talking about I don't understand Lakey anymore either. I'm going to hope that Lakey would never ever work there ever again. And I'm not sitting there and lying or whatever because you can tell that just really made me feel like I don't even like about the community that it just like pushed me way too far as well. And like to be honest though, I'm not even worried about these two caregivers because they don't know how to talk to me in a certain way. And you can tell that I'm not even really worried about none of them anymore. I'm not worried about Trusha. I'm not worried about Lakey. I'm not worried about both of them because both of them are a mess. They want to be like so dramatic and they're going to pay. I don't care what my mom got to say. I don't care if I'm wrong. If they want to kick me out, they're going to owe me a bunch of money that they took from me. They just give me $25 and that leaves me no choice to not to worry about him. I'm not worried about Joseph anymore because he's not the roommate that he really is today. He kept eating pizza and that's the reason why he don't want to lose weight because his belly getting big and Abraham not going to be happy about that. And I'm going to pretend like I ain't got nothing to do with it either, you know? I'm 28 years old, and I don't care what Lakey got to say out of her big mouth. You want to blame it on me? You blaming it? I mean, she want to be like blaming on my mother and blaming on everything I said. It's not true. If it is true, she needs to be fired. And I'm not worried about her no more. So, fuck Lakey, fuck Everera, fuck Miss Jermaine. Because she complained and she nag about, oh, I'm using too much toilet paper. You and Ulu are very negative and very disrespectful. I'm glad that both of y'all are not part of the program anymore. Y'all can work at somewhere else because this time around, I'm not going to sit here and let none of you staffs disrespect me or mistreat me some type of way. I love my mother, but my mama need to stop signing and agreeing what this caregiver and the house manager might say tomorrow morning. And like there's a way to just like I just because I feel like Miss Boston, she's too old to be stubborn and very disrespectful. You don't want to do the dishes no more. That leaves me no choice to not to even really worry about you anymore because I just really, 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 really feel like, that leaves me no choice to not to even really worry about so to everybody on this, to everybody who's like to watch me playing on offline for a minute until I'm gonna start playing online for a second. So give me some time because I don't even like how people wanna treat me no respect. And I'm not worrying about Lakey anymore, so I'm gonna hope that Lakey can't burn in hell for when he be like having issues. Lakey is too grown to be like having issues towards me. So, which just leaves me no choice to not to even ask, not to even not to just not to worry about going to the damn sports bar right now. So this leaves me no choice to not to worry about it because I don't like how I don't like how Lakey want to be like to be kind of mistreating me a lot, treating me a lot. So now that leaves me no choice to not to even worry about any staff at the office. And I told Lakey like Ever was the one that made the post office stop delivering my check at my house. Cause she didn't want me to cash my check. Lakey was this house manager was the one that the house manager was the one that that keep on, you know, you know, that she just keep on getting upset and she want to be finding out that I had all that money. And there's no good Trusha made me give up the rest of the money that I trying to save it. But that leaves me no choice to not to worry about Trusha anymore. So I don't have her number. And she be like, Eldridge, why you don't want to call me? Why you don't want to call me? Girl, bye. Bye. You just mad because I did not call you. You're the reason that you having problems of me cashing my paycheck. You was not there. You don't even come and visit for the weekend. So Now, this leaves me no choice to not to ever worry about Trusha, not worry about Lakey anymore. So Lakey humiliate me. So I decided not to, not to speak to William and Joseph anymore. Cause Lakey is not the best cooperator I never met in my life. So so now it's like it's gonna be a payback. So why? Cause she talked too much and top of that, and I'm not feeling bad. I mean, like, to be honest, I'm really gonna hope that life can go to hell and they're gonna owe me all my money that they just keep leaving me. I'm out of cash, like $25. But top of that, I'm not even worried about it no more. It's gonna be the easiest way to get some payback and air them out by revealing that they want my whole paycheck so bad they don't even want me to cash it. They just made me give them my paycheck so they could give me $25. They supposed to give me $50 if they just keep on playing games towards my mother and me. They too old to be playing games, and that leaves me no choice to not to worry about them because they're gonna get fired and they all gonna pay for, you know, having problems. And it started off with this no good woman Lako. I call her Lako because Lako, she needs some help. She having issues and she gonna become a problematic grown woman. I'm not even sitting there lying. Says I got nobody don't want to watch my live stream. Don't subscribe my channel if you're not feeling me. If you don't want to respect me, don't come to my live disrespecting me. Do not be trolling me. I'm not playing no games. I'm not in the mood for no. I'm not in the mood for no BS. So, like, come on now. I'm too old to. I'm too old to be this upset, and I'm not worried about Joseph no more because Joseph, he always want to be somebody else's father. He's not. He's not even my bro no more. So I mean, like Mr. Tony, he want to be signed with Joseph. So this leaves me no choice to not to worry about Joseph anymore because of it. So, if any staff or anybody from the program will force me to stop saying things that is not true, that leaves me no choice to air out them staffs who got a problem. And I'm not sitting there, you know what? Who cares about whom you like, goddamn? So now, as I'm about to do, you know what? I'll stop. Like, nobody doing.